Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. The new Wicked trailer is here. It was released about 15 minutes ago. So I am giving you my first reactions on the new Wicked trailer. All right.
Elphaba Throp, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
Ooh, I like the more scary aspect.
This is between us, the wizard, and I.
No Good Deed Goes Unpunished is my favorite song in Wicked. Next to Defying Gravity.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
It's ooh,
Elphaba,
she looks gorgeous.
they're coming for you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
I wonder how they're gonna throw that in there.
Think of what we could do together. Like a comet pulled from
Oh, big wedding. Okay, so they are doing the wedding.
Like a seed dropped by a skybird.
Dorothy.
In a distant world. Who can say if I haven't changed for the better?
Bring me the room of the Wicked Witch.
Ooh, okay.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
It's time. For both of us.
This is so. It looks so amazing. I mean,
I knew you
You're the only friend I ever had.
because I knew you. And I've had so many friends. I haven't changed for good. But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
oh, I can't come soon enough. There is so much to say about what we just saw. And the problem is, if I start talking about it too much, it's going to spoil the movie. So, I mean, this is just fresh thoughts, okay? First of all, I will say that being a big fan of the show, and those people who are fans of the show, who've watched this trailer, you know every single beat that's happening. You know what song is being sung when. You know, like, the song Wonderful that the wizard sings in the second act. You know, and from that trailer, you know exactly where that's at. So I think it's really good. It was a good trailer for people who like the first movie, and I think it was a great trailer for those who are fans of the show, and now they know kind of what to expect and where. Ariana Grande, there was a moment at the very end of the trailer where she has that whole, you're my only friend, and I had so many friends. Ariana Grande, that is, I mean, just that little bit is the best acting I have seen in her ever. Because in the first movie, you have Glinda, who's very naive, and it's part of her personality. She's genuinely naive of, like, struggles and hardships. She can't really relate to what Elphaba is going through until they go through this journey together. So, like, Wicked, the first movie, is a good story arc for Glinda to kind of understand Elphaba, where she's coming from, and that. Now we see her holding the book, and just that look of fear. We don't know the context of the scene, but the look of fear in her eyes of, she's complimenting me. oh, I've had so many friends. Now it's not so much that she's naive because that's her personality. She's naive because, or feigning it. She's feigning stupidity. I don't think that's the right word, but she's feigning it because now she knows what's at stake, and now it's become a security blanket. This ditzy head in the clouds girl is gone, but that's what the people view her as, and she has to keep clinging to that. So the whole, I've had so many friends, coming right out of a very scared, I know what's happening look. Ariana Grande, in just that brief second, pulled that off perfectly. Cynthia Erivo, the first time we actually see her full in the trailer, I mean, man, just talk about facial expressions. You can tell something has changed within her, man. She is not weak anymore. What she considered was weak about her is no longer there. So this is a new Elphaba, and it's good that this is actually a second movie to kind of delve deeper into what the Wicked Witch is now going to go through in terms of being hunted by Fiyero. And it's no secret that Fiyero and Elphaba have a relationship going. There's a special relationship happening there. For those who know the show, I mean, we know that Fiyero is kind of portraying himself in this movie as a love interest for Elphaba, and how deep is it going to go? You'll find out in the movie, but we see those moments in this trailer of him pointing whatever his little pew-pew at Elphaba and then changing it over to the wizard. So there's going to be a shift in power, shift in balance. Fiyero's captain of the guard, and there's just so much happening in this trailer. Pause it here because I want to go into some spoilers. If you don't want to know any spoilers, thanks for watching the video, but pause it here because I'm about to delve into some spoilers for the movie. Okay? So just so we're clear, I'm going to start talking about my predictions for the movie that could potentially spoil the movie only because I've seen the show. All right? That's going to be happening in 3, 2, 1. So we see the Dorothy with the silver slippers, and we're all like, oh, they're supposed to be ruby slippers. Oh. You notice who we didn't see in the trailer? We didn't see Nessa in the trailer. We didn't see Fiyero in the trailer. We saw the silver slippers that were gifted to Nessa, but they were on Dorothy's feet. Now, in the show, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the show, they're silver at first, but then Elphaba tries to get Nessa to walk, so she puts a spell on the shoes, turning them red. And that's how they become the ruby slippers, the red ruby slippers. And then, of course, the house falls on Nessa, and there's that conflict there with Dorothy. But the fact that they're still silver and they're on Dorothy's feet, I don't know if that's an oversight or if I'm wrong in terms of the power that Elphaba gives the slippers. Is the whole point of Elphaba going after Dorothy. I'm excited to see the Tin Man, who, of course, in the show is Bach, and, that was the whole point. Again, Elphaba puts the spell on the slippers. Nessa's now able to walk. Bach sees Nessa now as, oh, you can do things on your own. I'm going to go finally declare my love for Glinda. And then Nessa reads from the book, and Bach turns into the Tin Man because his heart dwindles away, and now he has no heart. So I'm curious to see if they're still going to go down that route in the movie. And then, of course, we see the Scarecrow, and the biggest spoiler of all, Fiyero is the Scarecrow, and I wonder, again, we know who the characters are. I just want to see if they're going to go down that road. I'm really excited to see Dorothy and just kind of how they're going to intertwine that storyline in there, along with everything that happens prior. It's a 2-hour movie. The second act itself is definitely shorter than the first act of the show, and there isn't that whole lot of Fiyero. We see Fiyero with the guards hunting down Elphaba, so I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of that, of Elphaba kind of using magic to get away from the guards or the monkeys. So the line in the trailer is, you need to go before the monkeys see you. And I think that's important to remember because Elphaba in the show is already sided with the monkeys. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to have an encounter with Dr. Dillamond. We're going to notice that he's no longer speaking at all. And then that's when the animals break out and the monkeys are going to see, oh, Elphaba is on our side. She's on the animal side. So that's when the flying monkeys join with Elphaba. I think that's the direction they're going to go. The song choices for the trailer, spot on, using No Good Deed Goes Unpunished and For Good. Of course, the movie's entitled For Good. You should only have a little bit of that song in there. The whole point of the second act is just the conclusion, the wrapping up of, I don't care who you are as a person, I love you despite our disagreements. This is how Elphaba and Glinda reconcile, how they live each other's lives out. It's just a great show. So the movie looks fantastic. November can't get here soon enough. And oh man, this trailer was only released again half hour ago since I first watched it. And I could probably pull more out of more viewings of it, but I only watched the trailer that one time. You saw me watch it with you. I watched it with you. Promise. And that's all I got from just that 2-minute, 3-minute trailer. Anyway, I'm excited for the movie, and I can't wait to see more trailers. And when the movie comes out, definitely do a Wicked review of it. See you next time.